If you guys are new to my channel, let me recap. My last video was the last couple of days of high school and me graduating, and now that era has closed and we are entering a new era. We're moving on to the next chapter, which is college. I'm so excited for this new season that I'm entering in my life, and I just want to kind of do like a little Q&A of what's going to be happening, where I'm going to be going, which if you guys don't follow my Instagram, you guys probably don't know where I'm going. I released this like a while back, so this is nothing new, but I'm going to the University of Houston. I have the shirt on right now, but you can't really see it. Yeah, go Cougs! Just thinking about it is so crazy how I've just like graduated this 14 years of my life practically. I've stayed at that school, and now I'm going into like this whole completely new school. I've never been to a new school. Like my school is a private school, so it's like K3 till 12th grade. I went to orientation and I vlogged a few clips of orientation because I kind of wanted to like be in the moment and like meet new people, socialize, but also film my experience to have this and look back on it. So here are a few clips of a U of H orientation. Okay, so I am getting ready right now. It is currently 7:55, June 12th. It is the day of my orientation. I'm so excited. I could barely sleep last night because I was so excited. Like, I literally woke up when the alarm rang. And I'm surprised I didn't even wake up before the alarm rang. If y'all don't know me, like, that's a huge accomplishment because I would literally wake up after the bell rang like 30 minutes later. Last night, I decided, I don't know why, before orientation, I decided to try like the little hair heatless curl things. And it was kind of like an epic fail because look at this. This looks horrible, but it's okay because I'm going to be wearing a hat. It is the summer and I'm going to my orientation for University of Houston. It is a 2-day orientation, so it's very different. I don't know, a lot of different schools do different orientations. Mine is a 2-day orientation. I need to get ready and talk. Like, this is not going to work. Anyway, oh my gosh. I almost dropped this whole thing on me. They've been like emailing me and like telling me like all the stuff I need to get ready for the orientation because I'm gonna have a roommate, which is pretty crazy because like I'm gonna be commuting. I'm not gonna be living in a dorm, which I'm not mad about because I literally live in Houston, so it's like no point to get a dorm if I like, you know, could save money. Is there like a little bit of me that's a little bit nervous? A little bit, but not too much. I'm mostly excited and ready to meet new people. So thankfully U of H sent me a schedule of the orientation and how everything's gonna go because I need to be like organized and like know what's gonna be happening. So I'm glad that they sent that. They were super helpful during this whole process of orientation to make sure I wasn't lost or anything like that. An overview of today is like a lot of presentations, getting to know the whole campus, resources, all things like that. And then we're gonna have a Cougar Fest at the end of the day today. They're gonna provide lunch, they're gonna provide breakfast the next day. The most treacherous thing happened to me yesterday. While I was getting ready to go to church, one of my contacts got lost. I don't know what happened to it. Probably fell in the sink, probably fell in the trash can. And the other one was in my eye. And those are like my trial ones because like I ordered some new ones and I'm waiting for them to come in. And those are like the only things I had. So I'm not gonna be wearing contacts, and I always wear contacts, but now I'm bringing out the glasses. I had a little bit of a meltdown yesterday, but everything's okay. This is the fit so far. I have the U of H shirt, of course, gotta be repping red. Fabletics leggings, because they said to wear something comfortable, so I want to be comfy. A U of H hat, and that is pretty much it. I'm just gonna wear some Converse downstairs. I packed my bags yesterday. I still have to pack a little bit of more stuff in there, but it's not like too much. I packed a blanket, pillow, and then like all my other clothes, stuff like that in that bag. Let's go. So I made it to the university and I went to go get breakfast at Chick-fil-A, of course. After I walked outside literally the whole day today, it was so hot. We had to walk to all these presentations. Here's me filming at one of them called the Coug Experience, where we learned a lot about the University of Houston. After, we went to Coug Fest, which is so much fun. They had arcade games, pool, bowling, and table tennis. Then we walked outside and we saw these group of guys dancing. There was so much energy. It was so much fun. At 9 o'clock, they told us we had to go back to our dorms. So here's me at my dorm. So orientation freaking ended like a while back. I just got back from Coug Fest. I really didn't film too much because I was like trying to meet new people, be in the moment, and like all that stuff. But right now I'm currently in my dorm and my roommate is in the restroom changing. So I'm just like filming a little video while she's in there, but this is my bed. They literally like told you in the email to bring like sheets, pillows, everything. And I brought like the whole thing, like all my stuff is here. But this is how the dorms look. That's my roommate's side. We have a little fridge and we have like a little closet. And then out there is our other roommates next door. And it has a sink and then there's like restroom and a shower, so that's pretty cool, convenient. I'm wearing like all my Cougar Red merch. This is what they gave us. They gave us like this card and like our roommate and stuff like that. I'm not gonna show it because it's like it shows our group, our major, and all that stuff. They gave us this bag, which is so cool. I won this shirt from like a fraternity, and it's like Woman of Gold, the University of Houston. I thought that was so cool. But we did like all this type of stuff for like my major, my business major. They gave us this transition where it has our schedule and other cool stuff like inside of it. I think it I wet it with my Stanley cup. They gave us this, which is so cool. I'm like so psyched to like bring it to school and stuff. They gave us this. They gave us this little banner, which is so cute. I love it. This thing from fraternities and sororities, and then just like the bag. So cute. I brought this hat because it was like so hot. Like I cannot explain. Like Texas heat. If you know Texas heat, it does not play. So when I stopped recording, my roommate and I went downstairs and we found this kid with an ice pack on his head, and there was cops and ambulance because apparently he fell. I don't know from where, but it was just crazy. Now it's time for the Q&A time and kind of backstory of how this all happened. First question, was U of H your top choice? No. U of H was actually not my top choice. I had two others in front of it that were my top choice, but something happened and I prayed about where I wanted to go, and I made a decision to go to U of H, and I felt like it was the best choice for me. It had the best opportunity there, and I just felt called to go there. Plus, I'll be closer with my family since I live in H-Town, which leads me to my second question. Will I be living on campus or will I be commuting? I will be commuting, and that is because I live in Houston, and it's like I feel like there's no point of me living in a dorm. I'd rather leave more rooms for the people that are coming out of state, like make more room for them. Also, as you saw from the clips of orientation, their dorms are just not it. So I was just like, yeah, I prefer my own room. Thank you very much. Also, cool backstory. While I was trying to decide which college to go to, my dad texted me one day when I was just like so confused. I was like so overwhelmed. I was just like, I have no idea which school to go to. Like, I want to be in Texas. That's all I know for sure, is I want to be in Texas. And so my dad texted me and he sent me a photo of a U of H hat, which is this one. And he was like, one of my coworkers gave me this hat, like just out of the random. He just gave it to me. He was like, oh, I have this U of H hat, you want it? Like they were giving it out or something. I forgot what it was. And he was like, it's a sign, and he showed it to me. And in the moment I was like, nah, I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to go to that school. Look at me now. It's so crazy how things can change so quickly. I think I'm gonna wear the hat for the rest of the video. I'm just like repping the merch, guys. I'm repping the merch. I'm literally wearing the same orientation shirt too, but I washed it, so don't worry. I need to get more merch. Next question, what are you majoring in? So I'm majoring in management, and then I'm minoring in finance. That's my plan for right now, but who knows, things could change later on. For right now, I'm doing pre-business because like I'm a freshman, so in the spring semester I will officially like claim my minor and my major. I'm also in the Bowers Honors College for my school, so pretty much, if you guys don't know what honors is, it's pretty much an extra application that you had to apply for with the freshman application that you had, and they pretty much give you like smaller size classes. You take honor courses and honor classes, so they're different than regular classes. They also help you out with your resumes, getting a job. It's a really cool community, and there's so much more opportunities that they offer. Are you participating in any sports? No, I'm not participating in any sports. I'm just watching. I'm gonna go to the football games, I'm gonna go to basketball games and other games, but I'm not gonna be in the game, so I'm not in sports. Most of you might not know, but I do have a podcast, and you guys should definitely go check it out. It's gonna be in the description down below. I'll leave a link there, and I'm gonna talk about a lot more of my college process and a really big lesson that I learned throughout the whole thing. And maybe the message might be for you. Maybe you need it in the season that you're going through right now, but hopefully it helps someone out. What career are you going for? I'm going for a corporate lawyer and also a business owner, like entrepreneur. Are you joining Greek life? I don't think so. Right now, I'm not looking for like Greek life. I'm not really into like Greek life too much. Are you pursuing ministry? Okay, so the answer is yes. I don't know how I'm gonna do it all, guys. Like, how? I know the Lord's gonna help me, that's for sure. And I know you guys are probably like, Samantha, you're gonna pursue ministry, but you're going to a public school. Here's the thing. So I've been to a private school my whole life. I'm literally like stumbling over my words. I've been into a private school my whole life. And now I'm going to a public school, which is crazy because I'd never been to a public school, so like it's all different and new to me. And I was just like, okay, the reason why I think I didn't go to a private college is because I prayed about this a lot, okay? I think people need Jesus. Like, there's so many people in my university that need Jesus. And while I was gonna go to my orientation, I prayed a lot about my roommate. I prayed a lot about the people that I was gonna meet there. And I prayed a lot about finding somewhere where I could still be connected to my faith. Like, I had to have something where I could still be connected to my faith in school. And so while I was going through all these organizations, and like they had this Cougar Carnival, that's what they call it, I found this organization called Young Life. I did not know about Young Life, and apparently it's like known, and I was just like, hello, I never heard of it. Anyways, so I got to talk to them, and I love what they're doing. They had such a welcoming approach, and my first impression of them, it was just amazing. I love what they do, and they're just like bringing people closer to Christ, and I think that's amazing. So it's called Houston Young Life. Follow them on Instagram. I'm joining for sure, because that's amazing. And I was just so glad that God placed those people in that organization right there. I'm not gonna have that mindset where like I need to only talk to believers, you know, because like I don't have that mindset. But when I was at the university during my orientation, I was like, does anybody love Jesus? Like, I need to talk to people that love Jesus. But then I'm like, okay, God placed me in a university that's a public university, so I knew I was going into this place where not a lot of people believe in Jesus. And I feel like God placed me there so that I can bring people closer to Jesus. So yeah, I definitely want to be in ministry, and I'm leaning my podcast a little bit more towards ministry. Like, I always try to include Jesus in my conversation. That's it for the Q&A and for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and got a little sneak peek of what it is to be at an orientation for college. As always, I'll see you guys in my next one. Love ya. Mwah. Bye.